go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Hold the ready. And cycle.
Williams, a man in motion right. Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Lance going to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Pulled in at the 24.
Let him run back. Let him run back.
56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Yeah, fellas.
The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
Good hand, boy.
Quick throw knocked
knocked away. It's incomplete.
Good hand.
We're seeing here in this
Good
game
hand.
early. Man coverage against some free receivers. That time, the defense won.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again.
Good
Throw
hand.
there going to be incomplete.
Good hand, Bubba. Come on, fellas. We need you to get off the field right here. Gotta get off the field right here.
And your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Good coverage.
And he
Good
wisely
coverage.
will
Good
throw
coverage.
that
Good
one away.
coverage.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
And he's able to
Good
get it
tackle.
down to the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They'll set up a throw.
Oh.
He's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Darnell Mooney, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Should have called timeout.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well. Now they've had that extra time off, and we've seen teams come back.
Man, catch the ball.
And come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they
gotta catch
game
them.
plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
You gotta catch that ball.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He's got Otten. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flag when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Come on, man.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And in.
Let me jump.
And I can see the
Let me
officials
jump,
kind of
man.
looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways call this penalties.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bucs have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Lions, nothing.
Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I did not do the route I wanted to do.
The Lions 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. The Lions at 11-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they tasted defeat. And they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch.
Come on,
Down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White able to record his 5th sack of the season.
What the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Connecting here with Chark on the out route. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
2nd and 11. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Do something with it now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete there to Johnson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Lance now on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. Tried to drop it in.
They got out of bounds. The nigga foot came down out of bounds.
And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, that's kind of one of those we saw developing. An interception written on it from the second that ball left his hand.
If you get a quarter like that, it really only works if you're leading a tight end on a flag route or something to the corner of the end zone. If you're going to throw a ball like that to the sideline, you're just giving the defender way too much time to make a read.
And it's intercepted. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 6.
Black ultra. Black duck. Cluster, 6. Red cycle. 7.
Throwing his lance on 3rd down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Lions.
Here's Swift.
Come on, we gotta get outside. We gotta get outside.
As they stop him behind the line. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
2nd and goal at the Buccaneers 12-yard line.
52. Drill 3. 7. Yellow.
Here's Lance. And that is
Fucking ball, Lance.
DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go, guys. No big plays. No big plays. No big plays.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
70. 70. 79 Broncos.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His caught is Chris Cuzzo. And he will have a 1st down as they're in field goal range now. Now a timeout called for the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Flag comes
Damn, I
in.
lost
This might
that.
be a free
Camera
play.
fucked up. Camera fucked up.
Back to Chris Godwin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time...
Man, that's a bullshit ass route.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once
That's a
more.
bullshit ass route.
Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
My kid do that same shit.
And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Give me that.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind
Come
up
on.
incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the 1st half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. 2nd and 6. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's...
Oh, that's bullshit.
He made a nice effort to stick it off for that play, but it's got to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw.
We gotta get the interception, fellas.
Buccaneer touchdown. Brian Edwards.
We got to.
In the
Let's
final seconds of the 1st half. And the Buccaneers will extend
14
their lead
points
here
lead.
just before halftime. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Lions 7,
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Oh, that bullshit right there.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Lance, and just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Yeah, you got it back there.
A final shot before half for Lance. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up
everybody get blocked.
widen this margin, too.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. From the 3 now. Here they come on third and goal. On play action, they'll throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11.
We still get somebody hurt. Stop, man.
That's quite a stand there.
God damn.
A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Ready?
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Lions will take over. So they converted their first 2 fourth down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Lance now on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
We got
That's
to
3
beat
picks he's
still.
now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 of the 9-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cut my team. Cut 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19, Pioneers, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They're going to look to throw. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Lance looking to throw it. That pass caught. It's Williams.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Complete to Mooney on the slant. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. He's got
Be for real.
and it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big...
Really do it right for
Pass is
him.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the false start will back them up 5. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Lance. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Langston's pass complete to DeAndre Swift. A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Lance. He's airing it out for Williams.
As a fence.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. The slot man in motion right.
On the ball.
They'll run right here with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. On play action. Lance. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. DJ Chark from 8 yards out. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now on first down, he'll drop the...
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
We hit the nigga.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
That's so
Here we go.
Right back to him on first down. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
I got an X-Factor running back. He can't break 8 tackles. That man broke 4 on 4th down.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Lions on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. Here's Lance to throw it. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Lance buying time to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions.
And he still got it off.
And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
Oh, God.
In the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way this game has gone,
That's amazing,
they've got to be
man.
awfully happy with their
That is
execution
amazing.
overall.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Nigga still threw about 20 yards.
And talk over what to do next. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
They ain't let him throw while he was falling down.
Called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche. All right, maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember. At least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that...
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
Get your stats up then, guys.
There he goes, right side. And he
Get your stats
bring
up.
it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6.
Get your stats up, guys.
An exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And the Bucks are on this one. And that should just about do it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Bumped him.
It's Mooney going across the middle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. There's Mooney with another catch. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Second and 5.
Nah, shit.
And he's going to be intercepted
Fuck
for
his
the
stats
3rd
up.
time thus far. And the
Fuck his
Lions
stats
come
up.
up with a late turnover, but it will primarily matter to the statisticians as this ball game